So DE3 right here. Click on the flag picture and you can download that. Oops, I went to the next one. So the three little dots here, right? That'll get your picture. Open a new window. Okay, so then right here, I download that picture. And it asks me if I want to open it, and I do, as a matter of fact. Okay, so open that. Then I'm going to go back over here, close that window, and now the flag. Open in new window, and then download. Open in 2021. So I have those two. Now, if I happen to be working in Photopea, they're already downloaded in my downloads folder. So I can just select both of those pictures. I just clicked and dragged in the blank area, and I can drag them over to Photopea, and let's see what happens. Oh, it opened them in two different ones. Crazy. All right. Okay, let's see if this works. If we click on here, this is in Photopea, works the same in Photoshop. Click on a little picture and dragging it up and onto where it says Devon. I'm waiting and aha. So you just drag it over the name Devon and let go, and it adds it to it. Okay, so I have that there. Now if I go on over to Photoshop, same thing. I'm going to click on here, drag it over on top of that, hover, and then let go. Your ego. Okay. And the way we did it the other day by selecting and copying and pasting, that is on our in our textbook right here. So compositing, making it interactive. See, I changed this and going step by step with the new one. I'm getting some nice comments on my @VinceCampy Insta. Okay, see, this is downloading the image just in case, because I noticed there was some problems with that the other day. So this is what we just did. So we're moving more quickly because we've done it a few times already. See, last time what we did, we selected it, copied it and pasted it. Selected it. Okay. Let's save it right now. If you're in Photoshop, Command or Control S, and we're going to call this DMA19 underscore double exposure DE3. Because you may have a 2 already. And then put your last name. This is DE3 is what this one is called. Okay. Let's see, documents and media files folder. Remember we made that beginning of the year. So save it into there. sRGB, yep. Okay, if you're in Photopea, make sure you just hit Control S and it saves it. Okay, I'm just going to save the file and it will put it in. If you don't have Photoshop or don't have access to Photoshop, use Photopea. Okay. All right, so save file and it saves it into your downloads and you can rename it later. Okay. So we have those layered now. We're going to click on the top layer and change the blend mode to soft light. Yes, you heard me. Soft light. Okay, so I'm here. I'm in Photoshop right here, where it says normal. Go down to soft light. Okay, so that way we can start seeing what it's looking like and start messing with it like that. So Photopea right here says normal. Soft. Okay, so I'm going to hit Command S again, or Control S, and we'll save another copy. Again, it's really good to save just all the stinking time. You know, stinking time, right? Control Command S here. Okay, so looking good. All right. Got that. Now we can rotate and resize the top image so the flag covers his neck and face. We want some, because otherwise it cuts off right there and it doesn't look as good. Whatever looks good to you. Now see, the flag's a little small. I'm going to zoom out a little bit by holding Command minus, and that way. Okay, so I'm going to get the Move tool now in Photoshop and Photopea. You grab the new Move tool and make sure you have Auto Select and Show Transform Controls. This is what you were asking, Justin. So in the Move tool here, click on Auto Select and Show Transform. And you can just make it bigger. And I like seeing some of the blue. Well, that actually looks kind of cool, right? So that's not bad. So I just grabbed the corner and made it bigger, and then just kind of move it around. See, this way you're able to see what it looks like. And you can put it, I'm really feeling the blue today for some reason. So that's kind of a cool thing. What I tried to do is I wanted to, like when I had it over here, so I rotated it so that I could put the light part over his eyes. You don't want to put his eyes right in the, like a line going through the middle of his eyes or something like that. You want to kind of either put his eyes in an all red or an all white, but try not to cut his eyes in half. You know, because that would be hurtful. And I don't think Devon would want that. If you want to make it a little smaller, that's fine. It's good. I wanted to have some of the stars and stripes in there also, right? I titled this one United We Stand in my Insta. Okay, so you made that bigger and you move this around to where you like the way it looks. And it's good to have it like on all his skin. We're going to take it off the shirt and stuff. Like that. And in Photopea, same kind of thing. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. So then I can make it bigger, holding shift so it doesn't get too skewed. Look at that green actually. Oh, that green actually looks kind of cool. Okay. That's kind of wild looking. Maybe, you see, so, you know, as we do this, you kind of find interesting different things. So the tree in the background can maybe be sort of a tree beard or something like that. And just hit the little check mark when you're done. Over here, the little check mark. Oh, I don't need to do a check mark. Okay, so how are we doing with this? We got it moved around and resized, so you like the way it looks? Okay. Yep. Sweet. All right, so now we're going to put a mask on this bad boy and we're almost done. Okay, on that layer, the top layer, go ahead and add a mask, that little Japanese looking thing there. I'm going to go over here to Photopea. I'm on this, and so add a mask right there. See, we did this, we resized and rotated. So we're adding a layer mask to the top layer. Okay, let's make the background black and white. So we're going to do that because it has a kind of a cooler look. We're going to desaturate it a little bit also. So now you have that mask on there. So now click on the background layer and down in the adjustment layers, click there and go to black and white. Okay, we don't have to worry about the properties right now. Cool. Okay. Okay. And then on this black and white layer that we just added, go ahead and lower the opacity to about 70. So it lets in a little bit of his skin tone. It just kind of desaturates him. And then this other stuff. See, I'm not feeling the green now, but whatever. We'll go for a sec. Go over to Photoshop here. So I'm going to click on the background layer, because whenever you add a layer, it adds it to whatever you, on top of whatever you have selected. So if I click there, okay, boom, boom, black and white. You see, and it's underneath the flag. So he's in black and white, and the flag pops a little bit more. You know, so I'm going to lower the saturation or the opacity. So this basically is just desaturating him a little bit. Turn that off and on. You can see, and you can put this however, whatever opacity you would like it to be. It can be totally black and white, or, you know, less black and white, or almost 0. All right. Oh, make sure you hit Control or Command S to save your work. Okay, right here. Control S on Photopea or Command S. Yep, it'll save another version. That's totally fine. All right. So it brings up those mask properties. So go ahead, and if you hit in Photopea, if you hit these little two things there, it'll minimize that. I'm going to hit Command 0 to resize it.